conditioning. Ralph has a good lead on the rest of you. Ralph, I need you to roll your mind die, just your mind die. I'm going to keep that evasion in there. You have transport, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Transport D8 if that matters.
Yeah, it does. Okay. Unfortunately, as you're trying to tail them in the car, I'm going to use the mind and evasion. Go ahead and roll your transport as well to see if you can tail them.
Anything to go with that transport die? Probably not.
Yeah, no, I'm going to use your evasion from earlier. Okay, so you're going to follow them. They're going to go ahead and, yeah, Boyer is going to go ahead and make it to the port. And then Ralph, you're going to be like right behind him. So in order to get into the dockyards, the cab is going to pull up into an overhead vestibule, and then Boyer would get out and go to the Port Authority. So you see him go into the Port Authority. What are you going to do?
Don't have any way to disguise myself, but let's at least follow him in long deep enough to see what he's doing, not necessarily being right up his ass.
Okay, there's a line of cars to get in, so it takes you a few minutes before you get underneath the overhang and get inside. So he's got like a 10 to 15 minute lead on you.
Okay.
Okay. When you get inside the Port Authority, this isn't normally for a lot of civilian traffic. This is for a lot of commercial traffic because not only are there underwater operations, but there's also, the other plateaus. So this is like imagine like there's a lot of cargo ships here, manifests, bureaucracy, that sort of thing. You immediately start looking around to see if you can find them. I'm going to need a roll of your mind and observation. Wow.
Turns out a career criminal is actually really good at this tailing people stuff.
And you guys are catching up. Yeah, it's almost like he's a career criminal.
Yeah. Imagine I'm probably just arguing with my cab driver. It's like, no, you need to accelerate even more.
Why are you guys in a hurry? It's Venus. It's not like it's going anywhere. Besides, have you seen the weather?
It's always raining. What are you talking about?
Well, sometimes it's raining worse than others. It's not so much the checkered cab as the stained cab company. Well,
sometimes the rain comes in plumb sideways.
With 3 successes, as you get in there and look around, man, if I was a disreputable professor, where would I be going? Well, not only can you see the professor going in one direction, but you can also see, because of your keen criminal senses, that there are 2 figures in trench coats, one large cat and one smaller figure, approaching you from either side with menacing purpose. They look like kind of hired goons that are there to intercept you. But with your keen observation, you see them before they're even within a dozen paces of you.
Right.
Armed with this knowledge, Ralph, what do you do?
Well, even without the profile, if that is even a thing in this game, I'm going to try to have Ralph basically disappear into the crowd.
Okay, you attempt to disappear. That's going to be a roll of speed, evasion, and stealth. And most pointedly, not pursue the professor. Or doctor, as he is.
If that's not enough, I think Ralph's high strung enough to get through this.
Well, one success would evade unprofessional thugs. So do you want to let that ride, or do you want to worry that they're professional thugs?
These may be professional thugs.
All right. So you have 1 success. All right. So you'll go
Well,
wander.
I'm going to roll my personality.
All right. What's your personality? High strung. All right.
Lovely.
Favorite use of evasion?
Hiding.
Roll again. Okay, so basically, like this will be a scene where you come in and we'll have to play like the the big jazzy kind of chase music, that with a lot of trilling in it, and like you'll look around, look over there, and you'll see like this big lion character coming from one direction. Look over to see a mouse, like I know what this is from my old criminal days. You start like moving around. They kind of follow you, doing the scoot on one foot as they make a rapid turn. And it'll be like a harrowing chase sequence where you like run and like go to a newspaper stand, have to open up the newspaper. Oh, sorry, I left my phone on. Yeah, we have to like find a newspaper and pretend to be
And read it.
like blend in with the crowd and that sort of thing. But yeah, eventually, like once you thought you've lost one of them, the other one comes into being, but you managed to lose all of them. Well, you're running around losing everybody. The other cab is going to pull up with the Astro Patrol in it and dump you guys, the rest of you, off at the Port Authority, which I don't actually have a map for. So,
well, we got plenty of space down here, at least. And look, we're already on Venus.
All right, so you get into the Port Authority, and like I said, it's a big place where this is the administrative part, and then we try to stay inside the giant dome so we don't melt, and then out there is the shipping traffic that we have. Ships here have a curious construction because the ocean here is thicker than normal water, so I guess the ships here ride very high in the water.
Right.
Or they could just carry more.
Well, there is a higher gravity to think about too.
Possibly both. Well, no, Venus is pretty much Earth gravity.
Yeah, actually, it is definitely larger than Mars and definitely closer to Earth.
But
Yeah,
they have
Venus
a higher
is
natural buoyancy, which means they can carry more because they can put more.
So
weight
it also depends on the material in play too, but
they have Guernsbeckian hydrofoils where they like ride high in the water and have the big arches with the foils that come out of them. But yeah, but you don't see any sign of anybody. Like it's you see a busy like commercial traffic here. Like armed with this knowledge, when you get in here, what do you do?
well, nothing can hide from me in my extrasensory vision.
Well, that's true, but you'll just see a lot of like other people.
Right. In which case, I'm probably going to go closer to the water and then see if any boats are taking off with our suspect.
All right, so you want to go investigate the port itself, which is going to be a roll of speed, athletics, and observation.
Hey, I got those.
And I will give you a bonus D8 because you are unfettered by walls. Does that only last for one scene, though?
That it does. Would you disqualify as new scene? Should I roll that
This
first?
This is a new scene.
All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and copy my.
So he wants to go outside and explore the docks. What are the rest of you? The rest of you going to go with him, or going to do something else?
Ooh.
I imagine I'll go with.
I'm sorry?
I said I imagine I'll go with.
Okay.
So I will, in fact, go ahead and activate the power again. I don't think I need psychometry or retrocognition at the moment, honestly. So then we'll go ahead and do the actual.
Retrocognition would show you what he did when he got here.
That's actually a really good point now that I think about it. I wasn't thinking that way. See, that's the power of having an advanced mind like ours, you know?
Yep.
Using our superpowers. So yeah.
Every time you use this, your brain has to throb.
I need bigger skull space for my massive brain. But yeah, so with retrocognition, we're looking back into the past here. Where did he go?
You'd be able to see the professor went this way. And
I'm on him.
Right. So you'll go ahead and go outside. No sign of Ralph either, but yeah, you can basically like see like where the professor have gone. Yes, his own footsteps this way. As Boris uses his own science of bizarre extrasensory perception to perceive the body language of other people, and rubbed off on this one like, oh my god, I'm not getting all dune on this. He did go outside.
Dr. Corvus pre-calculated it for me 3 months in advance.
There is a once again one of those forgotten looking a fast moving hydrofoil ship, not a cargo ship, but like one of those
a speedboat basically.
Yeah, have you ever seen those of the big ships when they get fast enough, they rise up out of the water?
I think I've seen a couple of those. They're pretty cool looking.
Yeah, you can see one that's disengaging from the being unroped from the docks right now, and is about to take off, and you think that he boarded that one.
All right. I want to try jumping onto the boat.
That's gonna be fun. You run
Yeah.
out into the ammonia spray and make a roll of body, speed, and athletics.
All right. So we got. Let me double check my body real quick. Yeah, it's still a D8. So we got a D8, we got a D6, and we got another D8 for athletics.
We call this doing it in Indiana.
Let's see. And I am a giant. Would that give me a D8 bonus to make a giant jump?
Why don't we roll first? If this is a tiebreaker, I'll take a look at it.
Okay, so in other words, I'm rolling 3 dice at the moment. My specialty in athletics is charging with this applied to reroll the 6.
Let you reroll 1-1. What the hell?
Yeah, let's do.
Okay, yeah.
I am going to roll my personality.
Oh, and it's the cap. So both of you, so you and the captain, both fling yourself into the ocean.
Straight into the ammonia. I'm going to roll carefree personality. I'm not even thinking about how terrible an idea this is. But does get me up to 2 successes.
Okay. I assume that's the captain's personality too. Oh, favorite use, right? Okay, so the two of you run down the docks and fling yourselves after it. One success, of course, would not be enough to. One success is something anyone could do, and anyone can't just grab a fleeing hydrofoil. 2 successes would be a little iffy, but 3 successes, you are a giant. So you do have a little extra reach, so you manage to grab onto the wand hydrofoils, and it pulls away from you. The impact, as well as some of the spinning blades, does 2 points of damage to Boris. So Boris, I need you to soak 2 points.
All right.
Captain, you have utterly failed. Your 2 henchmen rush to fish you out of the water. I need you to roll 2d8.
And I am wearing the Astro suit, which is an additional D8. The Astro suit's fine, and I soak it.
Okay. The additional bonus dice. So you hit the water.
Oh, I didn't even roll the additional bonus
and had no successes. And normally you would drown, but your 2 or at least submerge in your spacesuit. Your 2 henchmen managed to go ahead and fish you out of the water. Your space
tripped on a rock.
I can't believe that bear was crazy enough to do it.
He's quite big.
Okay. Your suit didn't degrade, Boris?
No, mine didn't. It rolled a 5. It's good.
Okay, good. Because that would be funny.
Chopped up for I was like, well, crash ammonia on the skin for the next hour ride.
Wow. Gee, boss, we didn't expect you to do that. That bear's crazy.
Go find us another hydrofoil.
Well, there's one right over there. Shouldn't we be looking for Wyatt? Because I can't believe he did that.
We have to keep up, otherwise we will not know what's going on.
Well, do we want
that bear?
Do we want to rent one or steal one, boss?
I just give him a blank look. What do you think?
I think this is a high-profile area, boss. If we try to take one by force, they'd catch us.
Well, I did not bring my wallet, did you?
No. We should go find that. We should go looking for that safecracker guy. He's got light fingers. Ralph, you have temporarily eluded your pursuers. What do you want to do?
Well, nobody's told me on the radio that they've come in. Has Ralph noticed the commotion of their entry?
No, you were too busy inside. Do you want to go looking for commotion?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I need you to go ahead and make a roll of speed observation with a bonus D8. I forget why this is so slow.
Oh, which thing?
The rolling.
Oh, when you type it in and it takes a while to respond? Yeah, that just
There we go.
latency. Yeah.
That's not.
I was typing it out. I'm
You're
sorry.
literally just insulting Arcloid, is what you're doing.
Oh,
Oh.
no, I didn't. No, because it said he
That's
typed
not
it
what-
and then it stopped and then it said he typed it
Because he
again.
stops typing, and then he
Yeah,
starts
that is-
typing again.
Oh,
That's
okay,
just
no,
Arcloid.
Welcome
I
to the
just
wide
assumed
world of cell phone use.
I just assumed there was a delay in the response. I just assumed he hit it and then we have to wait for it.
Oh
to
no, I had to move. I have my sheet up on another monitor. It was hidden behind the Discord window, so I had to go back and turn it up so I could look at it and see what my observation dice was.
There's been times where I've typed in my roll and hit enter, and then I'm sitting here staring at this thing, waiting for this thing to roll. But that's a fast internet. Okay, with 2 successes, yeah, you'll spot these guys on the docks, and yeah, Jess and Evelyn, the 2 gang members, will say, "Yeah, no, we need a." We saw them take. You should have seen it. It was mad. The big bear guy went ahead, just grabbed the boat. They just went off that way. We need you to boost a boat for us.
If you insist, he's gonna act like he's being all put out by this, of course.
Yeah, that one over there looks good. It says
That's
says
an order,
yes.
Ralph.
All right, so that would be a roll of mine or speed for craft.
Speed, craft, and you get the sabotage, and you get the streetwise, and you also get a bonus 2d8 because you have a bunch of criminal lookouts. Like, yeah, we'll just be on lookout. There's a garbage trawler right over there. You can see it's all acid, pockmarked, and it's got a big ugly crane on the top of it. Captain Wyatt's going to say, I don't know if we should be stealing.
Don't worry, Wyatt. We got this well underhand. Trust us. We have experience.
You said underhand.
Well, from one captain to another.
Evelyn's going to twitch her head over at the boss and say, hey, you see that lion and that mouse character over there? They're watching us from a distance. I don't like the look of them, boss.
Well, as long as they stay over there, we'll be fine. Otherwise, they're going to say what they're going to say.
One of the mouse leaves, but the lion watches you guys.
Hurry up,
Let's
Ralph.
see. You've never stolen a Venusian trawler before, but you succeed, Ralph. You unlock the ship, unlock that, get the beacon working, and then this would be hilarious. There has to be like this physical thing that you pull, and that's what lets the control rods thunk slide in to the onboard fission reactor, and then whoosh, the water bubbles all around you as the reactor heats up. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Get that thing and pull into the ocean because it's boiling hot right now. Just to cool it down to almost touchable.
Man, our atomic reactor has ammonia deposits on it. I'm just giving like every nuclear physicist heart attacks. All right, who is going to pilot the boat?
I guess I will.
That's
It's a
gonna
shame
be a
the
roll.
pilot left.
That's gonna be a roll of mine and transport.
After them.
Piloting a hydrofoil on ammonia-based seas is an adventure because this is water that reacts very differently to what you're used to. And you've never piloted a boat before, so you're not used to anything, are you?
Right.
Fortunately, the people who are ahead of you actually have boating as a skill.
Well, trawlers aren't notoriously fast either, so.
No, you're unfortunately the boat that you guys stole. Well, yeah, the boat you stole can go hydrofoil, but it does have a powerful engine, not necessarily a fast engine. The good news is it does
Not sink.
It does have a co-pilot seat, which Jess goes into right away and says, don't worry, I used to have to pilot these things all the way back on Earth, back when we used to dredge the atomic seas of Bakersfield.
Oh, excellent.
And
I was about to have Wyatt do it.
Oh, you're going to have Wyatt do it? Oh.
Well, I rolled it. He's a team player, so and he has transport.
That makes more sense for Wyatt to do it. Then, yeah, Wyatt will give you the D10.
Okay, so I got a D6, D8, and 10.
Sounds like they trained us back at the academy. They made us certify in land, sea, air, and space. Well, we're going to have to guess that they're heading in an easterly direction because unless we can get visual recognition, do you want to get close enough to see them visually?
You still have your radio signal, don't you?
Yeah. Can we make
track
a
them by
radar?
the radio signal.
Yeah.
Wait, you mean track the captain using the radio gadget?
Boris's radio watch, yeah.
All right. They're still working. Thank you, Dr. Corvus.
Yes, let's stay behind them so they don't know we've, caught up.
Well, according naturally, because once again, this is retro future, we'll have to go to the big corkboard map that's up here on the wall and start putting pins in it. And the pirate guys will say, yeah, they're predictably they're headed this way, straight towards Danu Plain.
Straight on. Best speed.
Yeah, so you've played Sunless Sea, but not the space sequel, right?
I've only played Sunless Sea.
Okay. They're both good. Ring. We have to make sure that Piat sees this later because he's going to cry with a tear of nostalgia. So, Boris, you're clinging to the hydrofoil. What skills do you have in not being seen?
Well, mostly the fact of, are they gonna look over the side? I could just stick here and not be seen. So I guess I'm claiming cover. That's my skill in not being seen.
Okay, so while you're out there on the hydrofoil, you can't help but notice that somebody in an astrosuit comes up onto the deck as the ammonia spray is coming up, and you're several paces away, and he pulls out a gun and he shoots at you.
I might have to climb up then, yes.
I need you to make a roll of speed and evasion capped by your highest transport die, or athletics. Which is lower, your transport or your athletics?
Both have D8s.
Then fine, you're capped at D8.
All right.
And you also get to roll an extra D12 for range, an extra D8 for cover.
All right, so I got speed, I got cover, and I got distance, and that's all I have going for me, but that's still 2 successes. Oh, that did not roll correctly, but I think it rolled a 1 anyway.
That rolled a 1D8. So just go ahead.
I'm very confused about it, but I think I'm still.
What that means?
I tie. There we go.
What that means is it rolled a 1D1 and then it rolled that many D8s. Why you would want to do this, I don't know. No game would actually do that. But anyway,
it not intended is what I'll say.
So you're basically, once again, there's the big pole that comes off into a big ski, which is the hydrofoil. And you're clinging to the back of it, and someone shoots, and their ray hits the end of the hydrofoil and bounces off. They're going to go ahead and try to shoot at you again.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead.
What? No rope?
No, they're trying to get you off the hydrofoil.
All right. I guess in the meanwhile, I suppose I am climbing, correct? Or trying to get up on board deck is what I'm saying.
Go ahead and make another one of those evasion rolls, though.
All right. Here's the evasion roll. Hey, with a 9 this time. I don't think they can hit on 3d6.
All right. So now that you've climbed up onto the deck, you climb up to the top of the airfoil, then try to move across it. I'm going to need a roll of speed and athletics so you don't fall off. If you pull this off, I'll be amazed.
Well, I have athletics and I have speed, and that's about all I have going for me. Let me take a quick look and see. You don't actually
have climbing, do you?
No. I'm just a big wrestler. That's all I got. I got guts. I already got that for doing this.
Well, roll it. The sooner you roll it, the sooner we can get on with this.
There we go.
2 successes. Okay, so now you're on top of the hydrofoil and clambering across. Now all you get is a dodge roll, which is speed and evasion, as he shoots at you.
A 3. So let's see if he rolls higher than a 3.
The worst part about this, you don't have any cover.
I don't. It's still a hit. It's just a minimal.
That's a 3-point hit.
Okay. And this is with a ray gun, I believe, right?
It is definitely with a ray gun.
All right. Well, fortunately, I got a lot of things going for me. And I do soak it. I just take the hit straight to the head and go, gosh, it's heating up again.
Now charge to hand-to-hand range. You can see that he's in the Bakelfoil spacesuit, but he's a bat.
Allow me to return the favor. I'm going to, of course, aim, and I'm going to wrestle him off the boat. I gotta grab him first.
Yeah, getting grabbed is not something I want today, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot you.
Okay. Well, fortunately, with a little bit of aim, it doesn't matter. In fact, that is going to be a 3-point hit as I grab him.
He's knocked unconscious.
All right, so I just take a sleeper hold to him, put him on the ground.
Okay, you are on the deck of the boat.
All right, I'm gonna take his gun. I'm gonna pocket it for now. Hey,
right.
I got a ray gun again.
Yep.
It's not like a weird gadget again, isn't it?
No, it's actually a conventional ray gun.
All right, cool. So I think at this point, no one's really come looking after someone has come shooting at me. So I need to figure out what the situation is.
Well, don't forget, it's loud. You can hear the whirring of the engines. The boat is bouncing in the spray. Acid water is splashing up. It's kind of tumultuous.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and roll special powers. I get at least one success to activate clear senses. I can see them on the deck of the ship.
You can see inside the cabin. We're inside the cabin of the ship. There is definitely one person at the helm. They have a snake at the helm, and there's an elephant inside.
Mm-hmm.
Who's waiting by the door. But they, I can't see. He's looking around like he can't see very clearly.
Okay. I want to plan a quick ambush then to, of course, just break in the door and then try to grab this elephant before he has a chance.
Okay, you want to break in the door. It's going to be a roll of body and fighting.
Hey, I have those.
Unfortunately, this would be a ship, so I guess the doors open outwards.
Good point. I think I have enough transport dice to maybe not try to kick in a door against its swing.
Okay, so you're gonna go ahead. Actually, to open the door rapidly is going to be a roll of body and athletics.
Okay, that's still good. That's actually 2d8 then.
Yep.
Hey, 2 success.
You open the door easily. Unfortunately, opening a door is a stunt that makes you dazed. Unfortunately, the other person on the other side of the door also fails his initiative and is also dazed. So it's your turn again. You can see the large elephant on the other side of the door.
Wonderful. If I'm not dazed, then I'm going to go ahead and try to aim and grab him. Or, well, I have to recover, don't I?
No, you recover and then grab him.
All right, wonderful.
He is going to attempt to dodge because he has no weapons out.
Well, I got 6s. He has a chance. Not anymore. That is a 3-point hit as I grab a hold of him.
Okay, you grab him. You just grab him, slam him against the bulkhead. He immediately falls unconscious, and you break his suit.
Oh, that's not going to be good for him.
The guy who's piloting the boat goes, "Holy crap!"
You want to give it a try too?
He is going to flip the switch to put the autopilot of the boat on, and then pull out his gun. Don't come any closer.
Are you what? Oh, wait. I'm gonna come closer, or rather,
you close, and then you have a second action.
Yeah, second action. I'll just go ahead and grab him.
All right, he will shoot you.
Okay, so no aiming on this, as I have to actually close, but that is a 3-point hit.
We just played. Does Roll20 hate me because we just played like Blades in the Dark, where I couldn't roll above a 3, and look at that.
And all these mooks have now just been wrestled to the ground by the bear. I do feel sorry for you, but at the same time, 3-point hit.
I will soak enough of it to tap my panic soak.
At which point, and now just have hold of him. It's like, well, this was ill-advised, don't you think?
Well, no. I'm gonna go ahead and try to. I'm gonna try and stop the boat suddenly.
Ooh.
You can counterattack me if you want.
Yeah. You know what? I will. I have you right here. Boop. Oh wow.
So, his tail slithers over and he grabs the throttle and suddenly breaks the boat. There's a whoosh noise that the boat suddenly slams into the side. That is going to be a 4-point hit, but when you soak it, throw your transport dice in with your damage.
Oh, okay. So let's
As extra
go.
soak.
All right. So let me go ahead and get that set up. I got my 2d8, got my d6, I got my armor, and let's double check our transport, which is another d8 and another d6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. I do slam against the wall and leave an imprint, but I'm fine.
You soak it?
My suit breaks.
Okay, so that breaks
That
your
was
suit.
the suit die.
Okay, so in
I rolled a
desperation,
1.
he pulls the lever and tries to stop the boat and make you let go. Both of you slam in. Unfortunately, the snake is knocked unconscious and your suit is broken.
Right. I guess I could tap Astro Soak to save the suit. I don't think that. No, I don't.
You can tap Astro Soak to save the suit. It specifically is for that.
I will go ahead and tap that.
Okay.
I believe this makes the most sense to do, as otherwise I would not like not having a suit.
Right. Yes. Astro Soak can be tapped and it's recharged once per scene. So
it'll be good later.
So the boat stops. Which means the Astro Patrol guys who are pursuing you is like, hey, they've stopped and they're going to start catching up. Congratulations, Boris. You have 3 unconscious guys and control of the helm.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw them all in a heap. Try looking for like some quick rope to just tie them up with, and stand triumphantly with one leg up on the bow and wave my friends over.
Okay. Eventually, you guys in the pursuing boat, you'll see them. It's like, hey, they've stopped. Look, there they are. We can ram them.
Ramming speed.
Ramming speed. I believe you're not going to choose to ram them, are you?
No. Unless he's got that smug look in his face.
Yeah, so yeah, you'll be fine. You'll pull up just fine. I was gonna roll the assist die for Wyatt. In fact, and you guys will pull your boat up to theirs.
Welcome aboard.
Now you guys, you have the helm, but you don't have what's below. You haven't like gone below decks yet.
Right. And
by the way, in the new scene, your Astro Soak recharges.
Yay! Astro Soak recharges, and I probably have to go ahead and reuse my psychic powers again. Because I like having clear senses.
That would be true.
There we go. Clear senses again.
Yep. Now that's not like penetrates all walls and everything like that. That lets you see what's hidden in your immediate vicinity. Hidden being a specific game term of something that's like concealed and something like that.
Right. So I don't like being ambushed, so it's still good.
Right. You have to be in the room and it lets you see things that are hidden or normally not visible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but yeah. Now, if you guys want to go from your ship to their ship, that's going to be a tricky roll of body, speed, transport, and a bonus D8. Does anybody want to move from the stolen ship to Boris's ship?
What if I were to try and jump?
You remember how that went?
Then it would be a roll of body, speed, athletics, and a bonus D8.
Hey, there you go.
I'm actually quite good at it. The last roll was a real fluke.
Okay, you'll run off of I guess you could turn the crane. You'll run off the edge of the crane, make a leap, fall a little short, grab the railing, and pull yourself up.
It's a real Pirates of the Caribbean 1 move.
I think Ralph just fell in the water.
Ralph, roll. I'm going to roll an extra 2d8 for Ralph. Okay, the pirates will operate the crane and fish Ralph out of the water. Ralph, your suit is intact.
Yes.
I mean, it's stained and that kind of stuff. But yes, so Captain makes it over.
So, where's the professor? Doctor, professor.
I'm going to assume somewhere below deck.
You guys will hear the sounds of ray gun fire from below deck.
I don't think they like each other, actually. We should go ahead and check it out immediately. I'm going to get running.
Okay, so you try to go below decks, you'll discover that the bulkhead door resists you. It looks like it's been jammed from the other side.
Let's break it completely open.
Is it hot?
No.
Okay, so they didn't use the ray gun to melt parts of the door.
It might just be an improvised barricade. How
I'm
do you
just
want to get
wondering if
past?
the shots might have been that the shots were them
Right,
shooting the
that's
door.
a good
to seal.
question. And no. So how do we get past this door? Do you want to force it? Do you want to cut it? What do you want to do?
Well, I
Let's
think our
cut it.
solution fell into the water.
Okay, Ralph, you didn't make it across.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they fished you out of the water using the crane and put you back on their boat because the crane is on our boat. Sorry about that, Ralph. Did you want to try
It's okay.
again?
All right.
Try not to fall
Same
into
dice
the
last
ammonia.
time. All right, now Ralph made it.
All right, now the door.
Okay, so you want Ralph to open the door. Ralph, there's going to be a roll of Minecraft and a bonus D12 from your sabotage.
Let's see what we're going to get. So, why would they be shooting each other?
Yeah, the door is closed by somebody like jammed. I guess the fire axe in between the mechanism to jam it. Once you get it open a little bit, you cut it. It was an improvised barricade. Easily comes down.
All right.
You start to. Who is going below decks first?
I will. I'll draw their fire.
This will be fun. So you squeeze your mass in there.
Just slide right on in.
Below decks, this is a cargo vehicle. Immediately below the helm is the decks itself, with some bilge pumps that are going off like an array of impressive bilge pumps because you don't want acid getting in here. And a cargo bay that has some boxes in it. It looks like maintenance equipment, but there are floating in or face down in the acid puddles already starting to dissolve are two bodies. And from behind one of the crates is Professor Boyer, who says, "Oh, thank God you're here."
Professor, well, there you are.
It's Doctor, actually, but yes.
Doctor, Professor, got it. All right.
Okay. He is wearing an astro suit now instead of the fancy suit he was wearing before.
I take it the people you're working with here didn't quite agree with you.
Oh, it's terrible. They kidnapped me and are trying to force me to work on some terrible project. It's just like you said. I couldn't say anything before because they were watching me. I need you to make a roll of mind and questioning.
Oh, dear. I'm going to fail this one again.
None of you have insider with the Scherzi University anymore, do you?
No. I get one success, though.
Okay.
Better than last time.
He looks so scared.
I go,
I'm lucky you were here to say, it's true, these folks have been pressuring me for some time to try and work on their projects. I've resisted them, of course. But now that you're here, I'm willing to cooperate fully with the law.
Well, that's good to hear, because we're going to need your help. We need to know where they're working out of and how we get there. So why don't you come back up?
They came here to press me to work for them. I have no idea where it is they would want to take me. We should turn around and go back to the Maxwell Polytechnic at once.
Let's go ahead and get you up on deck. And I will approach, of course, completely guileless to any ambush he's going to plan to me.
He does not ambush the giant bear.
Oh, wow. So much sense.
I mean, you also have no reason, you're going to take me back to Maxwell Polytechnic, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
All right.
Let's go back up deck.
You guys go back up.
So we do have 3 prisoners.
Well, you have 4, because you have the 3 guys you incapacitated before,
Mm-hmm.
Who are unconscious, and Dr. Boyer, who is conscious. The other 2 people below decks are very dead. They have been killed by ray gun fire.
Right. I'm not touching the puddle of goop.
We could also just turn back on the autopilot to see where they were going.
That is true. He did last punch in coordinates to the autopilot. We could try to rouse them and ask them questions, or we could just let it go where it was going.
Well,
I'm a competent pilot.
The 2 pirate guys will say, well, the autopilot doesn't have coordinates. It just keeps him in a straight line. But according to the map, it means he would be going here, they say, pointing at Danu Plain.
Right. So, I guess we could go ahead. I can try plotting the course for that, and while we're doing that, maybe we'll rouse a pirate.
So, well, are you going to throw them in an improvised brig?
Yeah.
Okay, you succeed.
That's the plan. Yay, improvised brig.
Okay, what skills do you have useful in rousing people you've beaten into unconsciousness?
I can yell at them really loudly. Does anyone have academics? Some smelling salts?
Academics is the correct skill for that. So, all right. So, who is going to mind the brig, and who is going to pilot the ship?
Actually, Maximilian. Oh, okay. I was going to offer to do that if Maximilian has enough presence. I can just let him do the interrogation.
I wasn't going to interrogate anybody.
Oh, well, we just want to ask them some questions.
Okay.
Well,
so, Captain, where do you want to be? Do you want to be at the helm? Do you want to investigate the cargo bay, or do you want to
be on the helm? But I'm not piloting. I just want to be on the helm.
You want to feel important.
Is there an easy way to create a generic token, or do you always have to download something?
You always have to.
Yeah, you always have to have some sort of image ready. There's some free images you could pick out that I think are preloaded, but we'll talk about that later.
For Dr. Boyer real quick. So, Captain's at the helm?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on the bridge.
Okay, Jess is going to stay on the bridge, but Evelyn's going to go hang out with Boris. Okay.
Okey-doke.
All right, Ralph's in the pilot seat, Wyatt's co-pilot.
All right, so you're going to go ahead and pilot the ship according to the directions. I'm going to need a roll of mind and observation from the pilot. With a bonus D12 because Wyatt's assisting.
So let's see how well they do piloting the ship. I don't think we've actually seen much of that. Oh, well, observation's pretty good.
Okay. Yes, when you pilot the boat towards the island, eventually you'll get to see the island. The course that they had autopiloted in there was just going to take you straight to the island, but not to anywhere you could land. But you have like 3 successes. So after going around the coast for a while, you spot an unusual rock formation that after some of the observation, you're also Ralph. Hey, I see things over there that look like blast damage because I'm an expert in blast damage. And you can see a cave that looks like it was artificially created in the side of the plateau. It's large enough to easily accommodate your boat. Do you want to go inside?
Yes.
All right, you'll start taking the boat inside. Meanwhile, while all that was going on, Boris, eventually Burgess the snake will wake up.
Hey, you're awake. Well then. Time
What
for
do
us
you
to have
want?
Well, I just want to have some quality time, you see. I need you to tell me a couple things about where we're going.
Why should I tell you anything? What do you offer?
What I'm offering you is a chance to not beat my fist again.
Ah!
That's the best offer I can give him.
No, I want a deal. I want immunity.
Immunity. Well, Boris is like taking a moment to think. It's like, I'm technically not here legally, and this can't get back to Space Patrol anyway, so he was never gonna end up actually in prison.
Everyone's gonna suggest why don't you just give him immunity anyway?
So yeah, like in my head, I'm just like, yeah, I think I can work out some immunity for you if you cooperate with me.
I need you to make a roll of will and deceit because you're lying, and I need you to roll bonus D8 because your lie has a lot of plausibility to it. I mean, you do look like an Astro Patrol person.
Right. I have 0 deceit, of course, so this is me just entirely making it up. And I get away with it, too. 2 successes.
Yeah, so no, we are, we're totally on the payroll. We're totally on the payroll of Intravenous. We've been sitting here ferrying this doctor back and forth to some sort of operation he's got going on.
That
he told us he was being followed, and they pay us enough to keep people from spying around.
Huh. Now I thought he had a cozy position with Intravenous. They're not forcing him to, are they? I didn't think so.
We get paid.
And
paid well, but not enough to take the rap for these guys. I mean, it's one thing when we're dealing with their other weirdo saboteurs coming around, but you're the Astro Patrol. If whatever they're doing has got the attention of the Astro Patrol, that's it.
Right.
Makes a state gesture.
Well, that's good. You got plenty of immunity here. I'm going to tell you outright.
All the immunity.
Yeah. Congratulations. You slithered right through that one.
I don't know what they work on.
Somehow these bars are keeping you contained.
He says, I don't know what they work on. I just know that every now and then spies come around to try and eavesdrop on them, and we deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're always plainclothes people.
I don't suppose any of them happen to have been Tellurians.
Snake shrug. I'll shrug my non-existent shoulders. All I know is they're plainclothes guys. I assume they're, it could be industrial spies, could be Tellurians. We don't ask a lot of questions. We silence people.
Right.
Whoever they are, whatever they're doing, it's some sort of weird high-tech kind of stuff. It's beyond my pay grade to know what it is.
Right, I understand. We're about to sail right into there. What do you know about what they got waiting for us?
Well, it's weird. It's not that big.
Oh, I mean like personnel.
There's only there's not a lot of guys at the operation. There should be like 2 or 3 more guys. I'm sure if you told them you're going to give them immunity, they'd throw down and know the risk is over.
All right. That's good.
None of us are too keen to be working on this.
Well, congratulations. You don't have to worry about your employment anymore.
Well, I got to warn you, though, we haven't been out to the site in a while. So if you think there's something else going on around there,
I'll keep my eye out for sure. You just stay safe in here for now, and we'll be sure to get you back over to, what was it, Maximilian? Yeah. Whenever we come back.
Meanwhile, on the brig, as you guys are sailing around, Dr. Boyer said, Dr. Boyer is going to remind the people on the helmets, like, look, we really shouldn't be going this installation. They're dangerous people. The people on this boat, you thought they were terrible. the ones that are there are hardened criminals. And they've got guns, cyclotronic rifles.
Sir, I'm a hardened criminal. I can handle it. Unless you're afraid of finding something.
Raise your hand. Everybody raise your hand if you're a hardened criminal. Everybody's hand goes up except for Wyatt's, and then Wyatt raises his hand up. All right.
Learn, young grasshopper. You will learn.
I need all you guys to make a roll of mod observation and a bonus D8.
Single one of us, or just the helm?
Just the people at the helm.
Gotcha.
That includes you, Captain.
No. I was typing and then I stopped when you said the word helm.
Okay, so, all right. So none of you are taken unawares when Boyer pulls out his ray gun. And will say, like, I can't let you go any further.
He lied to me?
You're going to stop this boat and turn it around. And instead of opening fire on you, he focuses. So, helms people, starting with the highest ranking officer, which is Wyatt. What do you do?
Wyatt is going to help Ralph throw the ship in such a way that it will knock his focusing ass off his feet.
It's a hydrofoil. Okay, if you knock the ship to the side, you will destroy us all.
Oh, well, then that would suck.
Gun the engine and make the ship lurch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. You will go ahead and make the ship lurch. Go ahead and make a roll of speed and transport. I need everybody I need the captain to make a roll of speed and transport himself.
Okay, and should I also roll for Ralph, since they're basically doing this as a concerted effort?
I'm not going to have you roll for yourself. I have rolled for Jess and Wyatt. So
I suppose I should be rolling speed transport too, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah, actually, people below decks need to roll that too.
I got 1.
All right. So Ralph? What did you roll? You rolled a 5. So everybody who rolled a 4 or less is going to be thrown. So
Woo.
Max, you are thrown. Let's see.
Chris has been thrown.
Damn it, Wyatt.
Wyatt's
I literally could have redirected his shot right back at him. There's no reason to kill us all.
If he shoots you.
Yeah, well, he took a focus turn, which in turn lets me take a focus turn.
Okay, so Wyatt is thrown. Jess is still standing. The captain, unfortunately, rolled a 4. You don't actually have Astro Soak, do you, Captain?
I think I do. Let me check.
No.
No.
I want you to roll a bonus D8, Captain.
Oh, and I also got a bonus C8 to roll for this, didn't I?
Nope.
Okay.
You said everybody did.
Jess is going to throw himself to try and grab the captain and fail. So both of you are going to be thrown. Captain, you will take a 4-point hit, but when you soak this, throw your transport dice as extra soak dice.
Which I don't have.
Oh, well.
So I soak 1 of it, and I have 1 soak that soaks 1 thing. So.
Oh, right, because
I'm
you're
out.
a hybrid.
You've taken me out, Wyatt. Thanks.
All right. So the captain is knocked unconscious.
I'm so glad you shouted that
Jess
warning.
is knocked unconscious. Yeah, everyone on the bridge is everyone on the bridge. Now I got to roll for the professor. Okay, You lurch the ship, and all 3 of your buddies are knocked unconscious, and Dr. Boyer is still standing.
Wow.
What happened below decks? Did you guys roll 6s or better?
I rolled a 4, so the answer is no. So now I believe I have to soak the same hit, right?
4-point hit, yeah.
Yep, let's do it.
But you'll be fine because you're crazy.
That I am. My suit breaks for it, but I'm gonna tap Astro Soak so that it doesn't.
All right, you tap Astro Soak so it doesn't.
But I still have to soak 2 more, which is just gonna be Panic Soak then, and then I'll just recover because I'm down below.
Okay. What was that?
It's like, oh my god. Wait, everyone's unconscious.
Well, you technically are in the presence of hostiles, but...
Yeah, it's fine, I'm sure.
Okay, so Dr. Boyer is going to respond to this by saying, not smart. He's going to shoot Ralph.
Yikes. Well, Ralph had to use his Panic Soak. And that would have taken me down to 3 points I can have soaked.
Well, no, I said, but Ralph, you didn't have to roll. You're the driver.
Oh, okay. That's good then. Never mind.
But you do have to dodge.
All right, let me just fix my gifts. I'm sure that tripped my non-combatant.
It did not trip your non-combatant. Well, I'm going to say technically just lurching the ship to make someone fall over technically was not an attack on them personally. So I'll say it does not count. So you can still roll an extra d12.
All right.
It's the spirit of things. He shoots you for 1 point of damage. You need to soak 1 point of damage.
All right.
That's just exciting.
There's a fight,
All
and
right,
I'm not
do.
there.
The Astro takes it.
Something happened to the ship. Evelyn is going to rally Boris. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start scrambling my way up top, and by the time I'm going up top, it'll recover.
Okay, so you'll recover. I need a scramble to the top of the ship roll, which is going to be a roll of speed, athletics, and transport.
Rafferty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did Wyatt take more than a distress soak and a panic soak could have in an astral outfit could have been taken care of?
Wyatt actually soaked the damage, so but he was still thrown.
Okay.
He tapped his panic soak.
Okay.
All right, that is 2 successes for me to try to get to the top of the boat.
Okay. So Dr. Boyer shot Ralph. Ralph, you can recover from being dazed because operating a boat always sends you dazed, and you have another action left.
Recover from dazed and then rally Wyatt.
Okay, say something encouraging to Wyatt.
Wyatt, we can't let him win. He's the bad guy.
All right, roll. Okay, Wyatt will aim and shoot, and Dr. Boyer will counterattack. They will shoot each other.
Oh boy!
In this confined space. Wyatt will soak the damage. Yeah, they will shoot each other, and there'll be sparks as they shoot each other in their suits, and both of their suits hold. Okay. Captain's unconscious. Boris will burst onto the scene.
I'm here.
Just in time for Dr. Boyer to shoot you.
Oh boy.
You, I believe, are a giant.
That is correct.
But I believe you can only dodge, so.
Right, so this is going to be a D6.
All right.
Oh, I got a phone call. 1 second.
Okay, you're shot for 3 points of damage. You'll never take me alive. And then he leaves. Okay, so that's done. Ralph.
All right.
Wyatt says, I'm all right.
Great. Sit back here. Keep the ship happy.
You have 2 actions, Ralph.
And is the doctor still on site?
He's still in the helm. Yeah, he's still in the room.
All right.
I believe
Hey,
that's
Bart,
a 3-point hit, by the way, right?
I need you to soak a 3-point hit.
Okay.
Gonna
So I'm doing
aim
Ralph
and
right
attack.
Actually, heck, isn't that even more if it has base damage?
No, not for a basic ray gun.
All right. Also, my suit breaks again. I don't think I can tap it again. So my
Because I don't
suit's
think
broken.
ray guns have basic damage, do they?
Good question. Actually, let me take a look. Yeah, it's damage plus 0. So yeah, 3.
Yeah.
So I soak 1. I have to soak 2 more. By the time I got up there, my panic soak refreshed. So I guess
But the suit is now broken.
Yeah. So I guess no. Wait, I'm gonna tap frenzy now. Now's the time for frenzy.
Okay, so Ralph, what were you doing as your
I'm
action?
good.
Gonna aim and shoot. And does Wyatt give
Oh,
tactics?
you have to pull out your guns and then shoot.
Oh, okay.
You're driving the ship,
Pull out the gun and shoot then.
so you pull out both your guns and shoot. He
Yeah.
counter shoots.
Does Wyatt give focus? Focus tactics.
You do get tactics, and ignore that roll because I rolled the wrong dice.